Welcome back everyone to another episode of InnovationCraft. And in this one, we're going to be doing a lot of work in Spruce Town here, as well as at our private island over in the seas. And I'm super excited for this because it is episode 9, and we're very close to reaching double digits on the series. Moving on, I want to show you something that I just recently discovered. If you look behind Mountain Pig there, you can see a little bit of blackstone just chilling up there on the mountain. So I'm going to go kind of inspect that area and show you what's happening there. Flying up this hill, you can see there's a giant blackstone kind of cave area with a nice crimson wood path going through this beautiful nether landscape. I really love the custom biomes here. And then you can see further down the path, there's these really nice custom trees. They're made out of warped wood in this nice soul sand valley kind of landscape with like rolling hills and stuff like that. Over on the other side, you can see there's some mushrooms as well as some really nice basalt spikes. It's just everything about this area is crazy. And then down here, there's this absolutely amazing soul sand cave area. It looks incredible. Now, moving back into Spruce Town, I want to show you what I'm actually planning on working on right now. There's Ember right there. That is a new person on the server. He's my friend, and we have been having a lot of fun building so far on the server. But this is my house, and I'm not too sure why there's an Alex head right there. But it just exists. I just won't worry about it. And right above it is this really nice flat area that Plastic Pleo actually flattened a couple weeks back. So I'm planning on doing something with this area, maybe making it a little bit of a village. So I'm just going to start small with one house. I'm thinking maybe a blacksmith right in this area right here. It could sort of work, probably. We can maybe even sneak a super smelter in there so we can have a super smelter in Spruce Town. So let's just jump straight into a time lapse. And that is the blacksmith all completed. And it's just the exterior right now, as you can see if I peek through the window. There's absolutely nothing on the inside. Let me just take a walk in and breathe it all in. Yes, it has the new house smell. I really like it in here. Not really, because it's empty, but you can see the front of it is super textured, and I really like this. I use cobblestone to give it more of a blacksmith feel, and there's a bit of shelter up here with campfires hanging out, trapdoors for the bit of railings, and it just gives it a nice little feel. And I've never actually done this before, but this looks really cool with the walls actually lowering the fence gates, which gives it a little bit of an archway. And then you can see the sides look interesting as well as the back here. There's still quite a bit of texturing to do. As you can see, it's very flat right now, but it is definitely there. The shape is there. The roof right here is 2 blocks on each angle, which I really like. I've never done that before, so that is an interesting roof choice, and I like it in the end. But other than that, I think that is pretty much it that I want to do for this. It is just kind of chilling. And I don't really feel like doing the interior right now, so I'm going to tackle that a bit later in the episode. But for now, I'm actually going to head into that nether portal and go check out my private island, because I want to do a bit of a recap, because, well, it's been a few episodes since I've been in my pirate island, so let's head on over there. And here I am at the pirate island, or the private island I should probably call it, because I'm not really a pirate, I'm just a little bit of a pirate. So I'm at the private island, and I'm looking at these beautiful palm trees, and the shape of the island, and what is that? What? Reflex. Keep working hard, just as this guy, to stop the pirates. He's a soldier who will protect you. Hoax D. That is actually a pretty good statue. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're flying in, and I can see... Okay, he looks a bit funny from the side, but from the front, I love this guy. He can't stay because I have plans for this area, but oh my goodness, this looks fantastic. Thank you for that beautiful present, folks. Oh, That gave me a nice laugh when I saw that. Jeez. Okay, well anyway, to my actual plans here. What I want to do is make a little bit of a jungle area, kind of just on the outside, like right next to the beach. And then when it gets towards the middle, I'm going to build up a bit of a volcano right here. So then there's going to be a giant volcano that's just coming over here. It might even be erupting. I'm not too sure what my plan is yet. But I think I just might build a volcano. And then inside the volcano will be my storage system, probably down that way. Draining an entire area is going to suck, but I think I can do it just fine. So I'm going to start working on that, and then when I have a little bit of progress done on the jungle on the exterior, I will let you guys know. Alright, let's get into it with one single jump cut, and the grass has been put in place, and I tried making it look like there's a bit of a hilly landscape. And you may actually notice there's a giant circle carved out right in the middle of it. And this is going to be used for a volcano spot. So what I'm going to do is kind of take a rock up like this and then curve it straight up into the sky. I think that should be pretty cool in the end when I can see a giant volcano. It's going to act as the entrance to my storage system, I think. So you can fly up, or I might make a pathway up there. And then you can fall straight into my storage system. I'm going to make a giant area down here. I'll drain the water, and it'll be this whole thing. I hope it turns out well and everything like that. Overall, that should be about all that I'm gonna do. Instead of doing a progress update like I did for this, I might do a bit of a time lapse of me building up this volcano. Let's do it. And there is the rough shape of the volcano. I kind of just started building, and then I had it way too small at the beginning. It was just kind of like this, but then I eventually got the shape correct. It's still not perfectly how I want it, and there's no texturing either. It's just straight stone. But for today's episode, that's pretty good progress. So now that I just fell into my lake, I'm gonna head back on over to Spruce Town, because 2Nova actually called me to start working on a little bit of a secret project. Alright, back here at Spruce Town, I am here with 2Nova, and we are going to be building a monorail system around Spruce Town. We were looking at all of the houses and the mountain over there, and this new village that we're going to build over here. We're like, this could use a spruce monorail. It's going to be super cool, and I don't do much with rails. I usually use rails to transport mobs. I don't really use them for actual roller coasters. So this should be interesting. So let's jump into yet another time lapse in today's episode. And we're going to be building up this epic monorail system and go all around Spruce Town in a nice scenic tour. And the monorail station is complete. And this took quite a bit of time. As you can see, people are flying around, shooting arrows and stuff, but I'm just going to explain what we did here and just kind of show the gist of it. So basically, there are 2 paths on either side of the monorail station, and you can walk up both of these. I try to terraform them so they're kind of like just walk-upable. You don't have to jump to your way up, and I am going to curve this path because it doesn't actually connect to the correct place of the building. And then the same thing happens over here with a path on this side. And I like this one because there's a bit of a cave. I might terraform this cave and make it more of a circular shape with like stairs, slabs, and things like that. Let's talk about the actual station here. As you can see, first of all, we got quite a bit of progress done. This looks super cool on the skyline. There's a new base happening over there with someone new on the server called Ember. And he's building a really sick tower that's gonna really skyrocket and turn into some sort of monument here. And it's getting nighttime, so I'm going to show you in the day. And daytime has been achieved. Alright, inside the building is a bit of a mess right now, but I am going to put an interior in it at some point. And if I just kind of walk up, there's that little ledge over there that I really like. As you can see, if I jump down here, it's kind of like an archway hanging over Spruce Town. So you can kind of see down there in the sweet berry bush fields and all of that. And then up here, this is where the track actually takes place. The track, we're going to grab a minecart, start right here, push onto this powered rail, and then we will be on our way. So basically, it's just going to like come around here, and I really like the curve of this. It's just nice and naturally curved, so the monorail makes sense. And we didn't finish the monorail, as you can see. It kind of just abruptly ends over here and over there. And what I'm going to do is connect it to the nether area that I showed you in the beginning of this episode, and kind of curve it around here as well, maybe show a little bit here and there, and then connect it back there when it's finished. I might even go as far as to connect it to the city over here, because there is a city, and it looks pretty awesome. So you can see there's like this tree. I've already shown this on camera, but I might connect it around this mountain. And then lastly, there was also a few other improvements made to Spruce Town during that time lapse other than this base right here. If I go down here, you can see this area looks a lot more clean if you've ever seen it. There's like a bunch of villager breeders and stuff. You can still see the villagers. And there's 2 Nova apparently shooting me. And here's the cave. So I terraformed this. It's not completely done. I might add some cobblestone here and there. But I really like how it looks. There's a bit of stalactites hanging from the ceiling. And all of the walls just are very, like, have some nice curvature to them. And then the villager trading hall over here also looks really nice with the slabs above them. Next, we have a bit of improvements to the Spruce Town HQ. It is in plastic Plio space, so if I kind of come in here, you can see I've been doing a bit of interior because he ordered it at the interior design shop. And then back here is actually where the HQ is going to be. So there's a map of Spruce Town, which it looks pretty epic. You can see the monorail kind of coming in. I will decorate this room eventually, and we might actually move this map to a secret project coming up soon. There is the nether area, and then the city is back there. And then there's another base that is way back in the corner here. So I kind of like how close we are together. It's a lot of fun. And over here's our actual meeting room, where we kind of just chill in our chairs, talking to each other and making some Spruce Town plans. From there, we actually finished up this blacksmith area that I built earlier this episode. It is not completely done with the upstairs interior. As you can see, it is just still blank, but the downstairs is done. And you may say this is very underwhelming, but we did, or Plastic Plio actually, crammed a super smelter down there, which is insane. And I'm glad that I finally have a super smelter, because I have not had one in this world actually at all. But it's pretty simple. You put your stuff in here, and your like coal and stuff in here, flick the lever, and then it all ends up in this chest. And he is still here, 2 Nova, pointing his bow at me, ready to fire at any moment. Other than that, that is all the improvements that we made to Spruce Town. And here's the last thing that I want to show you. This flat area right here. This is going to be a castle. We are going to make a Spruce Town castle. It's going to be peering over the entire village. And as you can see, we actually just tore down a mountain. That's why these pillars are not lining up with the ground, because that's the natural curve of the mountain before 2 Nova completely flattened it. So here we are with a flattened mountain and a castle in mind. What is happening over there? I guess we'll be ready for a death message in chat real soon. He is having a lot of troubles doing it, though. There he goes. After like 12 arrows, he finally was burnt to a crisp while fighting himself. Alright, but that is where I'm going to end the Spruce Town adventure for today. I believe this is all the progress that I am comfortable making in one day, because, oh my goodness, it has been a very long day in Spruce Town. And I kind of want to show you another thing that I've been working on, and it's actually to do with the Wither Skeleton Farm. The Wither Skeleton Farm is over in the Nether, about 2,000 blocks away, and it was looking a bit rough on the edges before, so what I did is improved it quite a lot and made a sick interior. So let's head on over there. What is that? Oh, you can see kind of like your helmet glint through that. That is crazy. Alright, enough distractions. Let's head on over there and show you what I got complete. To the Wither Skeleton Farm. And we have arrived here, and I was thinking, we really have a pretty scuffed looking area, so I went ahead and actually decorated it. So here we are at the new and improved Wither Skeleton Farm. Let me get my boat back, and we can see I decorated it with some crimson on the floor and some warped on the sides, and then warp trapdoors with shroom lights behind them for the lighting on the ceiling. And it works really well together. And actually, this is broken, but I can fix that soon. So the dogs still work as intended. There's still levers so you can pull the dogs. You can reach them all, except for this last one. You can't actually reach the second lever. So what I did is I actually wired this lever so it can go around, and then you can see both dogs are up. When I flick the lever, both dogs go down. So there's just one lever for this last one right here, whereas all the other ones have two. So this area is just kind of nice to walk around, as you can see. But if I go down here, you can see I also decorated our actual storage systems. This one I didn't quite finish. The concept is there. So as you can see, I'm going to do the walls kind of like this one, and I'll do it over here, but I'll actually lower it because of this thing. This thing's getting straight in the way of everything I'm doing, so I have to kind of like lower the ceiling over here. I did actually finish the other storage system, the first one that we built, and that is over in this hallway. If we take a left right here, we can head on down into this storage system. And this is what it's going to look like when it is all complete. You can see the wall kind of drops over there, and that is because of the sorters. But other than that, this is the entire storage system. And it looks really nice with the shroom lights acting as lights on the walls instead of the ceiling this time. And you can see we have tons upon tons of wither skulls. Not that many, but we really have not been AFKing here like at all since last time. Other than that, that's pretty much all that we have for the Wither Skeleton Farm. I felt like I just should probably show you what I've been up to, as this is a really nice hallway to walk down. I really love it. The ambience of it, it's just perfect for this little like nether base area. There's just a few more things that I want to quickly get done. And here I am at the shopping district, and if I turn around, there's this really cool floating island that I've been eyeing up for a couple of days now. And I think I know what they sell, but look at the top. Dang, that is a pretty cool castle. I'm gonna hop in there and see what is being sold. Pretty sure I know what it is, and it is a backup box. 200 diamonds for a backup box. I actually have my 200 diamonds set up right there. I hope I got the amount of diamonds correctly. I think I did my math right, but let's see what's inside. Yeah, this is definitely worth 200 diamonds. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so helpful. Fully enchanted elytra. Fully enchanted diamond armor, diamond tools, totems, rockets, a bunch of food scaffolding, torches, fire resistance. This is really sick. I'm just gonna put this in my ender chest once I buy it, because I could really use this. When I die and can't get my stuff, because my stuff's like thousands of blocks away, I can just whack on all this stuff and go fend for my life for my items back. Alright, sick. Well, I think I can just probably break this and then put my diamonds in the payment chest right there. I'm going to spread them out so they look all nice and make it look like, yeah, someone really did buy this. Pretty sick. So I'm going to spread it out kind of like this. There we go. Now it's all spread out and it looks rather cool. Many diamonds in here. Oh my goodness. I am now very far into the hole. But I mean, still, if you look at my valuable shulker box, I still have plenty of diamonds remaining. So I'm not hurting for diamonds anytime soon. Thank you to Nova and Plastic Pleo for that backup box. But anyway, with that, this is where I'm going to end the episode for today. So thank you everyone so much for watching the video. It has been a very big project to complete. I did a lot today. I did a bit on Spruce Town, did a bit on the volcano, and yeah, I'm sorry for the recent reduction in episodes. I was working on an Among Us map, and I'll link that in the top right corner of the screen right now, because that took most of my time in this past month. So anyway, I'll see you guys around. See ya.